Education with the right intention. O son! How many nights have you stayed awake revising and memorizing knowledge and poring over books, denying yourself sleep? I do not know what was the purpose of all this. If it was for the purpose of attaining worldly ends, securing its vanities and acquiring position and bragging before your peers, then woe to you. And again woe to you. But if your purpose for doing so was reviving the sacred law of the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, refining your character and breaking the soul that commands to evil, then blessed are you. And again blessed are you. In Ayyuha al-Walid, dear beloved son, Imam al-Ghazali responded to the request of one of his students, who obviously spent years seeking knowledge, for further advice as to what knowledge is beneficial in the light of the hereafter. This request, while it was about seeking deeper insight into advantageous knowledge in the hereafter, may be applied to all human activity. What is done for the sake of Allah earns one reward, and what is done for worldly motives ends right here at best, but could land one in an unfavorable position in the afterlife, and there is nothing worse. Seeking fame, position, and material wealth as ends in themselves is detrimental to the soul, but this is exactly what people have sought throughout history. Islam is not against material gain if it is lawful, and if one spends lawfully, without being stingy or a spendthrift, and pays the alms, which renders wealth pure. Indeed, Islam is not against obtaining lawful and lawfully earned wealth. Wholesome income sought from lawful sources for the right purpose is good for the individual and the community, for it allows one to carry out different social responsibilities. Suffice to know that there were wealthy prophetic companions, including Utham ibn Affan, the third rightly guided caliph, and Abd al-Ram ibn Auf. Many prophetic companions donated substantial amounts of their money or property for the sake of public good. As for fame, if it comes as a result of civic engagement, scientific achievement, championing humanitarian causes, or any other good deed for the welfare of society or humanity at large, without translating this fame into pretentious behavior, then it is a good thing because it can be utilized to further whatever project one has embarked upon. Service to all, Muslim and non-Muslim, is the key to success. Muslims are invited to contribute towards eliminating illiteracy, providing fresh water and sanitation, and fighting disease and poverty everywhere. Yet one should be wary of the potential negative impact of fame on the heart. Positions of responsibility, such as holding public office, should undoubtedly be filled. But in that case, one has to remember that one is a public servant, and that the relationship with the public is horizontal, not vertical. One is on the same level as that of the people one serves, not higher than them. There is a problem if one is not the right person for the job, or does not have the necessary skills. There is a more serious problem if one is seeking a position of responsibility for egotistic reasons, a hunger for power, as a means to unlawful gains or to inflict harm on others. 1. Al-Ghazali, Majmat Rasail al-Imam al-Ghazali. Beirut, Dar al-Kutub al-Almiya, 1986, pages 154-155. Al-Ghazali, Ayyuha al-Walid, trans. By G. H. Scherer. Beirut, The American Press, 1932, page 57. Imam al-Ghazali's passage emphasizes the importance of having the right intention behind our pursuits in life, particularly when seeking knowledge or engaging in any action. Let's break down the main points and explore how we can appreciate and apply them in our lives. 1. Purposeful pursuit of knowledge. The passage highlights the effort the student puts into studying and seeking knowledge. Al-Ghazali urges the reader to examine the intention behind this pursuit. If the goal is merely to gain worldly benefits, such as recognition, fame, or material wealth, then it is a misguided endeavor. However, if the intention is to revive and uphold the teachings of the sacred law, refine one's character, and subdue the ego's desires, then such efforts are considered blessed. Application. When engaging in any activity, especially in learning and acquiring knowledge, we should assess our intentions. Are we pursuing it solely for personal gain and recognition, or are we seeking knowledge to improve ourselves, contribute positively to society, and follow the path of righteousness? Aligning our intentions with higher purposes will make our actions more meaningful and rewarding. 2. Material wealth and fame. The passage acknowledges that Islam does not condemn wealth or fame per se. It is acceptable to seek lawful and honest means of acquiring wealth, as long as it is used for good purposes and not hoarded selfishly. Similarly, fame gained through genuine efforts to serve humanity and work for the betterment of society can be beneficial. Application. In our pursuit of material wealth and fame, we should be conscious of the means we employ to attain them. Seek lawful means of earning and be generous in sharing wealth for the greater good. If fame comes as a result of contributing positively to society, it can be used as a platform to promote noble causes. However, one should guard against arrogance or vanity that can accompany fame, and be humble in the service of others. 3. Positions of responsibility and power. Al-Ghazali stresses the importance of positions of responsibility being filled by qualified and competent individuals. Holding public office or positions of power should be seen as a means to serve the community, not to satisfy personal ambitions or exert dominance over others. Application. If we aspire to positions of leadership or authority, we must assess our capabilities honestly and ensure that we are genuinely fit for the role. Leadership should be driven by a sense of responsibility and a desire to improve the lives of others. The relationship with those we serve should be horizontal, based on mutual respect and understanding, rather than a vertical power dynamic. Overall, Al-Ghazali's wisdom encourages us to be mindful of our intentions in all aspects of life. Whether seeking knowledge, wealth, fame, or positions of authority, the key is to align our actions with the greater good and the teachings of righteousness. By doing so, we can find fulfillment in our pursuits and make a positive impact on the world around us. It reminds us to be humble, service-oriented, and to continuously strive for personal and spiritual growth.